I don't know if you have been noticing all these trends lately on social media of people trying to make their photos from phone look like it was shot on digicam or film camera. It was all about that dehaze and grainy look that looks vintage and have like charm in it, instead of like photos that shot from phone which looks sharp and artificial with all this computing photography that makes your shadows really bright and bring down the highlight, and it just looks flat and boring. And some of the apps that people are using to get this kind of effects are Moment Pro 2 camera app and No Fusion camera app, Pro camera app and stuff like that. They have a paid membership, but you can get a lot of cool effects in those apps. Now on May 8th, Google just did something very exciting, revival of the Snapseed, and I don't think anybody saw it coming, because Snapseed is the app that I used to use personally when I was in my initial days of photography. Like, I used to take street pictures on my phone and then just edit it on Snapseed because it was free, and second reason is I didn't know Lightroom existed. But since I found out about Lightroom, I never looked back to Snapseed. And the reason I never looked back is because they never updated their app and they never caught up with my needs, because I bought a camera and editing a raw pictures, color grading them and making really small adjustment on the picture, it was much easier on Lightroom. Of course it was paid, but that was a trade-off that I was willing to do to get a better product. Now in this update, Snapseed has really changed everything about that app, starting from how it looks to how it works. Of course it has some of the features from previous version, but it added much more features to the new update. And it's not only the features that I always personally wanted on that app, and I want to show it to you guys. Now you can use native camera on their app, which have different kind of film looks, and you can make your own lot as well in the camera, which is really impressive. It's a very clean UI, but I'm not very impressed with the camera features because it has like really limited options on what you can do. Even when you toggle on the Pro button on top left corner on the camera app, it just gives you the option to control shutter speed, IOS and focus manually. That's it. That's the only thing it can do Pro wise, but I think it's best to use without Pro, of course. But with Pro you can be really creative with it, take slow shutter, drag picture and everything like that. But I think it's easier to use it without the Pro features turned on. Here, this is the picture that I shot on my 17 Pro, and it is a raw file, because of course even in Lightroom or Snapseed it doesn't matter. It's just better if you take raw pictures if your phone can do it. Otherwise JPEG also works just fine. And when you go through the app, you can find out it has added a lot of apps on top of the one that was already there. They really came in close this time, and they are offering everything you could ever ask for, and all those things for free as well. Now the question, do I want to move back to Snapseed from Lightroom? The short answer is no, because Lightroom still offers very good flexibility on color grading department, and that's what I really love to do. I really love to color grade my pictures and make it the way I want it to look. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna use Snapseed at all. I might import to Snapseed and do a little more adjustment there, but the clear way I can see using both is for everything professional that I shoot on my camera, I'm still gonna use Lightroom, maybe import that to Snapseed later to enhance a little bit more, that's it. But for personal work, that whatever I shot on my phone that I don't need to worry a lot about, that I'm just gonna share it on Instagram, I will be using Snapseed, because firstly it's easier way to edit, and secondly for social media I don't want to be adjusting every little slides all the time. So just putting on the lots and sharing it to Instagram, that's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. So this is it. I've always loved Snapseed. I've always had soft corner on my heart for Snapseed, but they never did anything for me to spend my time on it. But now they finally came in front and executed it really well. If you follow me on my Instagram, you're gonna get soured with the picture that was edited on Snapseed from now on. Alright, peace.